Alright, guys. I'm gonna have cam off for a little bit because I just pulled my food from the oven. Because, you know, I decided not to start cooking until too late. We have this. Who's all here? Anyone here yet? Randy should be here at some point. So I'll do the Final Fantasy. We're just gonna keep my cam off for a bit while I eat. But we have lots of things to go through. Oh my goodness. I made myself like double fish because I was like, I'm really hungry. And I'm just like, I think I made too much food. I made Parmesan tilapia. We'll decide this later. Oh yeah, we have to do a dungeon. I don't know if I want, I guess we have to do that off the bat. What's that mean? What does that mean? Does it mean like I'm in waiting? I'm in queue? How do I see if I'm in queue? Shiny. Alright, we'll take, because I can't, we'll have to wait. So I'll eat more of this. This is not dinner. This is dessert. I mean, before dinner. Now I have, How do I do, like, the area one again? Did we win? No, was it summon? Let's see. I'm a healer. It says one heal, but no one died, so that's good. Do I get anything? Okay, we're gonna... Okay, well, now I'm gonna eat. That looks like a key. Echo? Yeah, we got one of our crystals back. That's much bigger than it looked. We will fight you for it. But knowing this plot, we're probably going to get our butt handed to us, and we'll hand it over. And then we're going to spend the rest of the quest line getting it back. What did I tell you? Well, there was this dragon who kind of stole it from us. We're working on it, ma'am. Oh. That's interesting. Y'all assholes were like 5 minutes too late. Oh, they weren't on my side. Never mind. Well, that sucks. I'm just glad we're all still here to tell the tale. Oh, shoot. My mic, okay, good. My mic's still there, but the audio isn't. I'll turn that back on. That was from last night. Okay, well, at least my mic was on. Oops, I forgot to check that. I didn't know Alphino had been studying Magitech technology. He was a godsend during the fight, the way he helped me tend to the engines. Oh, did he help? I didn't know. In retrospect, we should probably have seen that coming. Still, you fought well, Lyra. Better than that, in fact. Chin up, eh? Forgive me, Lyra. Had I known what was happening, mayhap I could have done something to stop him. Alas, Wedge and I were still sealed within the engine room and heard naught of the struggle until it was over. And now, for all our efforts, the Archbishop holds the very thing we sought to keep him from. But all is not lost, for we yet live, and we know their destination. Let us give chase and bring an end to their machinations. As you expect, they flew up in the direction that beam was pointing. Bastards. The force was generated by the beam was enough to displace the ship, and after comparing the data recorded by our fore and aft gyroscopes, to cut a long story short, I think I've almost determined its heading. I know you're eager to get after the heavens board, but considering we just put the old girl through, I'd say she's due for a little tender loving care. Now, where did I put my hammer? Though we failed to secure the key, we must not forget that we succeeded in ridding the realm of another primal, and prevented the Vanu Vanu lands from being consumed in doing so. The Zundu, at least, shall be glad of our deeds this day. Let us go and inform Chief Sanu of our victory. Sid and the others will need a moment to tend to the Enterprise. Besides, I suppose. Oh, are they going to port me back? That's nice of them.
Wait, something is amiss.
Are they all gone?
Imperial troops. And they have already secured the area.
Reveal yourselves at once! And there I was, expecting more beastmen. Who are you?
I'm your worst nightmare.
I thought Ishgardians responsible for the disappearance of our scouts, but I see now that I was mistaken. Just as Wire observed, the Warrior of Light is wont to appear at the most inopportune times.
The Warrior of Light? She who bested Thank Baelsar?
It would seem that the famous hero of Eorzea seeks Aziz's Lar as well. Hardly unexpected. The secrets of the Allagan's power to bind icons to their will could scarcely fail to interest the scions of the Seventh Dawn. You know as well as we what will ensue should these insatiable creatures be allowed to roam free. That their very existence threatens the life of this star. We but disagree on the solution to the problem.
Yeah, we want to protect it? I'm guessing he wants to kill it.
Been the Empire's favored recourse. And that is why we will continue to oppose your every attempt to claim Eorzea.
You do not hesitate to speak your mind, even when your every word could be your last. Alas, your sentiments betray the narrowness of your view. The fate of Eorzea and its inhabitants is of little concern next to the fate of the world. Tis my solemn charge as Emperor to bring the Icons to heel. If this requires the extermination of certain elements, then so be it.
Was I supposed to not do that?
No, don't! They are not his thralls!
Protect! Protect the bird!
Where did that come from?
Over there.
Take cover!
Ooh, I know that name.
Your Radiance, we must withdraw.
We shall meet again, warrior of light. On that you have my word.
Why does everyone just want to beat us up?
So Garlemald too has designs on Azisla. But why would the Emperor himself elect to lead the expedition?
Ah, the armor. I had it sent here as a precautionary measure. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I would stand less than 20 paces from the Emperor of Garlemald. Varus Zos Galvus in the flesh. I assume the commander that accompanied him must be the legatus of whom the Centaurian spoke. Forgive me. That is neither the time nor place for such idle speculation. Pray return to the Enterprise at once. It occurs to me that our friends may have run afoul of Imperial forces as well. I have yet to apprise Chief Sanu of all that has occurred, but once I have, we will rejoin you at the airship. Alright. If you fear for our safety, may I direct your attention to the suit of Magitech armor nearby and its exceedingly capable pilot. Sleepless nights make Ganu Valley's mind maelstrom of fog. Does Netherling bring plants Ganu Valley sinks? Oh, yeah. Netherling brings rest at last. Ganu Valley's troubles become subsistence for girdle grass, and big wheels of nature turns without hindrance. Okay, we got that. Aether currents. How many more do we need? Where are we? Sea of Clouds? So there's one more quest one to do. Anu Vanu, most benevolent and wise elder, behold, Ganu Vanu bring 8th offering for rite of passage. With this, he grows from nestling and becomes a true member of Zondu. Well, well, like father before him, Ganu Vanu comes with beak of savage Sanahale. Such an offering is most unexpected. But surely as the moon sets in the west, Ganu Vanu shies from hunt and runs from bloodshed. Does he expect Elder Shaman to believe this is no longer so? Do not lie to Anu Vanu. Gunu Vanu not become warrior overnight. Does he receive help from another? Gunu Vanu knows rules. Help from others is forbidden. He knows if he dares break, consequences most grave. Wait, Elder, make not hasty decisions. Slayer of Sunahale, not Ganu Vanu, this is true. But Slayer is not other Vanu, it is Netherling. Rules of right forbid help from Vanu, but make no mention of Netherlings. See, Elder Shaman? Gunu Vanu breaks no rules. Gunu Vanu twists words as weaver braids rope. Very well, Unu Vanu acknowledges Gunu Vanu not break rules. But nestling he remains. Gunu Vanu must try again. Again? I guess we technically already did that. No. No! I guess that just refreshes the buff. Nah, run away! Okay. Bugger me, did you see the size of that Imperial battleship? We saw it fire in the village. Are you alright? Yep. Thank the 12 you're alive, Lara. When that battleship appeared and fired on the village, we feared the game was up for you and Alphino. What in the Seven Hells happened out there? First the Archbishop turns up with an Ascian in tow, and now the goddamn Emperor pays a visit? What is this? A procession of notable bastards? Who's next? The keeper of the 7th bloody gate? No one so notable, Master Garland. I'm happy to report that the Zondu were overjoyed to learn of Bismarck's demise. Chief Sanu sends his warmest regards, Lara. There is much talk of westerly winds. Miraculously, none suffered long-lasting harm during the raid. It would seem the Zondu were taken entirely unawares, and wisely chose to offer no resistance. I sense they have no more to fear from the Empire, for the present at least. Had the Emperor truly been intent on their extermination, Okezandu would already have been leveled. Plainly, Varus is only interested in Reason-Azzy's law. Speaking of which, if we're ready to continue the chase, the Enterprise is as well, shall we? Okay. She's all patched up. I've done it, Lyra. I've worked out which way they're headed. Whenever you're ready, we'll set course for Aziz's Law. And what will we find at the end of the road? I don't know. Pancakes? Well, what are we waiting for? Least you wonder, Wedge was able to calculate the heading indicated by the beam of light emitted by the key. If Aziz's Law lies in that direction, we'll find it. The Solel may have a lead on us, but she's no Enterprise. We'll catch them. You'll see.
I did not think that I would ever have occasion to pilot a suit of Magitech armor again, least of all under these circumstances. My full name is Lucia Go Junius, and I was born a citizen of Garlemald.
Ah, that explains it. When we first met in Ishgard, I very nearly called you Livia.
Livia? Livia Sasjunius? The tribunus who served under Gaius van Baelsar?
Aye, she was my sister, though we spent little time together. After our parents were killed in an uprising, we were sent to live in different households, setting us on separate paths. Livia felt at home on the battlefield and chose to become a soldier, while I underwent training to become a spy.
Then, Ishgard was...
My mission. It was believed that Allagan relics of great worth were stored in the vault, and I was sent to investigate. Though I was given little information at the time, I now suspect I was searching for the key we but recently lost. And then I met Sir Emmerich. It was his usefulness to my mission which prompted me to approach him, but I soon found myself drawn to him for other reasons. He too was a prisoner of his past, judged for his heritage as a bastard son of the Archbishop. Yet unlike my sister and I, he did not curse his fate. He simply rose above it. In time, I came to realize that I had found a man worth following, and a new home besides. And when I subsequently confessed all to Sir Emmerich, he was good enough to accept me into his service.
I do not question your loyalty to Sir Emmerich. It is your loyalty to your sister which concerns me.
I have long been of the opinion that those who dwell in the past risk losing sight of their future.
Did she always have the face pearl, or did I miss something?
My sister fought for her convictions and for those she held dear. So do I. So must we all.
Well, I, for one, am happy to welcome a fellow Garlean to our merry band. Especially one who can make Magitech armor sing.
Chief,
We should be getting close.
Once we break through those clouds, we'll be right where the light was pointing. Right where Azizlar should be.
Hold on, everyone! Look! I think that's it!
It looks rather sulfuric. How bad do you think it smells?
Is that... Allegan? Aye. There's no mistaking their handiwork.
What was that?
Some sort of barrier.
I bet you need the key to get through it.
She won't hold, Chief! She's breaking up!
I've lost the auxiliary propeller!
Sid, it's no use! We must return to Ishgard and find another way!
God damn it all! Why do the Allegans always have to make everything so bloody complicated?
They were the ones who made like that weird fortress thingy we had to go through last time, right? Transport back, nice. I wonder, does she have a name? Yes, her name is Snowflake. God, just thinking about all the repairs we'll have to make is giving me a bleeding headache. What could be out there that would warrant the personal attention of the Emperor himself? Sid's piloting under pressure was a marvel to behold, and I may never have the opportunity to do so again. Heck, we barely finished repairing the damage incurred during a sky fishing trip. On the other hand, any landing you can walk away from, as they say. I can only presume the Solel passed through the barrier unscathed. That would certainly explain why the Vanu called it a key. Alright, did anyone have more to say? Nope. Assuming Sid is correct, and I have no reason to think that he is not, the Vanu's key is required to pass through the barrier protecting Azizlar. But even without it, we must find a way to reach the Isle. I shall have everyone convene at the seat of the Lord Commander, that we might discuss how best to proceed. As before, make yourself known to the guardsman when you arrive, and he will show you in. Alright. Where are we? Okay. Welcome back, my friend, and pray forgive my earlier display. I grieve for my son still, and I shall continue to do so. But I have resolved to be strong. It is what he would have wished. Though we know little and less of Aziz's law, one thing is plain. The Archbishop and the Garleans cannot be allowed to avail themselves of its secrets. I swear whenever there's an Allegan ruin, there's just trouble waiting to happen. I suppose that's why they erected such damned convoluted defenses around everything. If the Empire has interest in Aziz's law, we will have all the more reason to hurry. I would not see its secrets fall into the hands of the Archbishop or the Emperor.
In summary, the Isle owes its lofty position to the industry of the Allegans. And we can be all but certain that the Archbishop and his cronies are enjoying the view from its top.
I see.
If we are to join them, we will first need to pass through the Isle's etheric barrier, which is, alas, more powerful than most. Powerful enough to make a mess of a perfectly good airship at any rate. As far as I can gather, the barrier mechanism draws ether from the surrounding environment and polarizes its elemental aspect to produce what is, in effect, a wall of lightning.
You got all that from running into it?
It seems plain that without the Vanu's key, any attempt to reach the Isle will end in failure.
Alas, the key was careless enough to leave without us, and I don't think the Vanu keep a spare.
Master Garland, based on your experience, is there no other way that we might breach the barrier?
Well, in the past, we've beaten similar barriers by nullifying them with elemental converters. But the one we're up against this time dwarfs aught we've encountered before. The Enterprise simply isn't large enough to bear the requisite amount of crystals.
I'm reminded of the quantity needed to nullify Leviathan's command of the sea. A veritable mountain of crystals that could only be borne by lashing two galleons together to form a twin vessel, scarcely able to propel itself, much less fly.
That said, we're not without options. If it isn't feasible to nullify the barrier, we might try piercing it.
Apparently Bitcoin has reached 100K. Alright, whatever.
How? We create a ram of condensed ether and mount it on my ship. There's just one problem. I don't have the faintest idea how to build one. It's going to take a true authority in the field, I reckon.
Would that the Archons were still with us.
But yesterday evening, I chanced to find Mistress Tataru in unusually high spirits. Assuming I understood her excited ramblings correctly, she has acquired a clue, pointing to the whereabouts of one such individual.
An Archon? Truly?
Ha! Fortune favors the righteous, eh? Well then, let's not waste any time. While you go and look for our missing friend, I'll work on modifying the Enterprise. Her hull will need reinforcing to bear the punishment, not to mention a mount for the ram. Just you wait, my pretty. By the time I'm finished, you'll be an airship reborn.
Okay. She may not spend her days slaying primals, but Tataru is no less a scion than you or me. Full-Loft has her knack for acquiring information prove vital to our endeavors. Welcome back, Lara. How goes the mission? Did you manage to catch up with the Archbishop and his cronies? So you finally arrived at Azzy's Law, only to find your way barred by some sort of barrier. Typical. But it's not all bad news. I made progress in the search for our friends. Don't worry, Lara. We'll go to Azzy's Law yet. We get to find Minfilia? When you fled the victory feast, you used the ancient watercourse beneath the city, right? Well, shortly after things went back to normal in Ul'dah, I asked Marshal Tarapin to have the tunnel searched. A logical place to look. It was there that you lost contact with Minfilia, Thancred, and Ilshulta, was it not? Dare I ask what the Marshal found? I don't actually know. Pippin's message just said there had been a discovery and that we were to come to the Hall of Flames at our earliest convenience. I dare not think what it might be. We shall depart at once, Tataru. Let Urianger know to join us in Ul'dah. He will wish to be present as well. Hi, Vela. Yes, sir. Do you think we finally get to find Minfilia again? Homegirl's gonna have, like, a crap load of PTSD. We're grateful for your assistance, Marshal Tarapin. You saved her grace and father both. 'Tis the least I can do to repay you. Forgive my impatience, Marshal, but your missive mentioned a discovery? Yes, of course. As per your request, I had my men scour the waterways. Almost immediately, we encountered a difficulty. An entire section of the tunnel had collapsed. With the minerals concerned cooperation, however, we were able to remove the rubble, which yielded the battered bodies of a dozen crystal braves. Go on. Be at ease, Master Alphino. Your friends are not among the deceased. That alone is cause for hope. But then there is this. Ilshulta's wand. I had assumed as much. If I may, Marshal. "'Tis as I did surmise, judging by the aetheric imprint that lingereth yet upon this wand, it hath assuredly been employed in the casting of a most uncommon magic. Namely, the very first that man did conceive to traverse great distances, and the ancient precursor to all methods of travel that utilize the life stream, flow. The spell entaileth the reduction of the corporeal form into its constituent aether. The caster might enter the life stream and ride its currents thereby. Unlike the transportation magics of modern times, it requireth not a lengthy incantation. That Ilshulta should choose to employ such a spell bespeaketh the need for haste. All of which would suggest she managed to escape. Would it be Would that it were so simple. Know that the scholars of Charlian forbade the use of this spell, and with good reason. The caster hath but limited control over his course. For every mage who came safe unto his destination, another would sit adrift in the life stream, never to emerge. What? No, you can't mean... Be not downcast, my friends, for there is yet hope. 'Tis like that Isholta's passage hath left traces in the life stream. Could we but follow these from the point at which the magic was invoked, we may yet find her. To the Sildith excavation site, then. Our thanks for your aid, Marshal. Do not mention it. I shall pray for Lady Isholta's safe return. We're trying to go for Minfilia here, though. For Timbit. Timbit likes Minfilia. With that I could be of more of assistance, but our nation's resources are stretched thin. And be that as it may, do not hesitate to contact me if there's aught I can do. Sup? Kit, how's it going? We are enjoying our time. Looking for Lady Shelter. Can we can... Oh, we have to, like, fly, right? We can actually fly here. Woo! How do you like? I'm good. I got this sweater from Bunton. It says one heel. I love it. I'm pretty good. I have so many, like, I know, I love it. And it's pink for Paladin. It's like her swag. Well, if our friends weren't in that tunnel, that means it must mean they're somewhere else. Well, simply being here calls to mind the events of that fateful day. So, yeah. But otherwise, I'm good. How about you? Evidence of Isholta's passage would have been made faint by time, but mayhap a few scant traces yet remain to guide our steps. How am I liking Final Fantasy? It's interesting. We did take a long break because of WoW stuff. So we're getting back into it. Mostly, obviously, we're doing it for, like, the storyline. You're doing good? I'm glad to hear you're doing good. That's awesome. Yeah, yeah. She teleported herself into rock? The trail leadeth to the north and east, unto the bosom of the Twelveswood. Are you certain? There's no mistake. Thither hath Isholta journeyed. Isn't he like a bad guy? And yet the Gardanians have reported no sightings. We must take this to mean she is still adrift. If it be so, I do fear for our friend. Contrary to its name, the lifestream is more akin to a raging torrent. Linger overlong in the midst of the maelstrom, and the aether that formeth one's soul shall surely be scattered, ne'er to be reformed. We have no time to waste. Oriander, pray explore all possible options for reversing the effects of this forbidden magic. Lara, Tataru, We three shall press on to Gridania and petition the Elder Seed Seer's aid. New Gridania, we can just return. Because that's our home! Yay! No headphones tonight, did we? Yeah, almost. Almost. We're getting there. Hold on, Shelter. We're coming for you. It is said that the elementals perceive the live stream, if, as we suspect, Yasholta is still adrift in its mists. Then they might be able to find her, but if we are to appeal to them for assistance, we must needs do so through their chosen, the Pagel. It is important that we speak with Khan Isena without delay. Oh, but we're buds! We're buds with Khan Isena. I've already requested an audience with the Elder Seed Seer. She will receive us in the Lotus Stand presently, but we need but speak with the Conjurer yonder to be admitted. Kanye Senna. Is that how you're supposed to pronounce it, Bella? Who are we supposed to talk with? Oh, okay. Normally they have a thingy over their head. No, but you find it funny? Yeah. Kanye. Connie. Or like Connie. Like Connie Chung, the reporter. I did lead my hair down. Do you like it? So I figured since I was wearing like the pink, I'm trying to be like Bunton. Because Bunton's awesome. Be welcome, my friends, and speak freely. I gather your suit will admit no delay. It will not, my lady. Pray forgive the abrupt nature of our request. It is but a matter of life and death. Wish you could read lips. Why not just go off mute? I see, as you say, we must needs act swiftly if we are to free Yasholta from the ungentle pull of the life stream. As you have surmised, we cannot do this unaided, however. Dun dun dun!
In requesting the Elemental's assistance to find Y'shtola, you must needs be aware of one difficulty. A difficulty born of the fundamental difference between man and Elemental.
That being?
In perceiving the world around him, man relies upon senses such as sight and sound. For the sake of convenience, he gives names to such things as are near or dear to him. Being formed of pure ether, however, such concepts are foreign to the elementals. Instead, they perceive by observing the ebb and flow of the energies of life. So profound a division cannot be bridged with simple discourse. The elementals' voices stir not the air, and thus reach not our ears, while our words are but wind to them. Though we seers can commune with them through feelings, naught that we can impart will serve to aid them in identifying Y'shtola. Nay, they must needs be presented with ether which is akin to hers. If you could but find a family member.
Oh! I know just the person! Y'shtola has a sister who came to live in Gridania. She told me about her once.
Oh, that is most fortunate indeed. Pray, seek this sister out then, and bring her to Evershade. There, we shall petition the Great One's aid in finding your lost companion.
Okay, this is cool. This is cool. You just need to find Y'shtola's sister. I was not aware that Y'shtola had a family member here in Gridania. How very convenient. Forgive me, I have grown so accustomed to being laughed at by the Fates. I cannot help but mistrust them when they smile. I cannot help but mistrust them when they smile on us. We must, of course, seek the woman at once. If memory serves, Y'shtola's sister is named Ymhildra? She's supposed to be a member of the Sons of Saint Coinach. Anyways, she spends most of her time around Apkalu Falls, from what I recall. Let's go look for her there. Okay. I think we have to go this way. I think it's faster. And we're running, running, running. Yes, is there something you require? Lady Amita, it is an honor to meet you. My name is Alphino Leveler, and this is Tataru Taru. So you're my sister's comrades in the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. When I heard that your people were being pursued, I desperately sought to reach Y'shtola. But all my efforts were to no avail. Now I know why. A forbidden spell, of all things. That she should be so reckless. But what's done is done. I thank you for bringing the word to me. Needless to say, I should be glad to help. Though we are born of different mothers, our veins course with the same father's blood. I would hope this would be enough for the elementals. Come, let us make for Evershade at once.
Let us begin. Raya O, Arun, if you would. Hearken to me, O great ones. Pray give yourselves to the life stream, a drifting soul to find.
Please, Y'shtola. Please come back to us.
There. Now!
Is she naked? They might have put some clothing on her. Hairless cat, yeah. Hairless kitty. Meow meow.
A room has been readied at the roost. Pray, bear her thither at once. All that remains is to pray, my friends.
Let us pray that Ishulta awakens. Oh, Ishulta. Just seeing her face again, I've been so worried. Without the Seed Seer's aid, Ishulta may have been forever lost to us. I shall go to the Lotus Seed to offer them my heartfelt thanks. Come on. A crafting endeavor. Ishulta is resting within an inn room. Though she's still unconscious, the signs are positive. The conjurers say she is in sound health and should awaken before long. Isn't that wonderful? Now, while we wait for Ishulta to wake up, I thought I'd take the opportunity to finish my little surprise for her. It's something I've been working on for a while now, in the hopes that she'd one day return to us. It wants for just a couple more items before it is ready. I've already placed orders for these items. Can you retrieve them for me? One is with the Leather Workers Guild, and another was the Conjurers Guild. Speak with Mistress Giva and Brother Isumian, and they ought to take care of you. Alright. Is there a thingy here? Do we have to like work our way up to one? What is it? I'm a busy woman, so be quick about it. If you wish to place an order, speak with Mandel. Here to retrieve an order from Mistress Tataru, you say? You come at a good time. I finished it but moments ago. There was no small coop working it to her specifications, but I did it nonetheless. Payment has already been settled. However, did that girl come by Chimerical Hide anyways? You either need balls of steel or bottomless coin purse. It seems to me she had neither. Alright. Alrighty, and so now we have to go back. So we'll backtrack ever so slightly. And we go here. Dr. Bread. I know, I was like, bread sounds tasty. I have no self-control, so I can't buy anything at the store and be like, I'll have just a little bit. And bread, one of the things I don't buy that much of, because I'll just like eat the whole loaf. Bread's so good. Greetings, Lyra. I trust you have been well. Is there aught you require of me? Ah, yes. Mistress Tataru's order, as requested, has been sanctified in the sight of the elementals. I know not what she intends for the staff, but it is a most singular artifact. Even one possessed of my experience would struggle to wield it. Okay, and now where are we going? We go south. Right? Oh, I guess we're going to that inn. The Soothsayers are gracious souls. It gives me heart to know that they are our allies. Oh, you're back. You have the items, I hope? Yes. Ooh, it's precisely as I requested. A perfect match for the other pieces. Truly, Giva is a master among masters. And the staff completes the surprise. Thank you so much, Lyra. Teehee, I can't wait to think what Yasholta thinks of the surprise. Lucy wonders she's doing very well, and the conjurers have left her in her sister's care. Let us go and pay them a visit, shall we?
You stole her!
Did she always have silver eyes?
Tataru. You are safe. Thank the 12. Something has changed about you, Alphino. Or mayhap the change is with me. I seem to sense the ether around me more keenly than before.
I am pleased to see you well again. Do you feel strong enough to talk?
Worry not. I am well enough.
Tell us then, what befell you after you fled the feast? We were told that there had been a tunnel collapse.
That was my doing. I brought the tunnel down that you and Minfilia might escape. At the last moment, I invoked a teleportation magic, in hopes of spiriting Thancred away at least. Needless to say, it did not go quite as planned, and I found myself adrift in the life stream. The others? Where are they? Did they not escape?
They
We're still
remain
searching for
unaccounted
them.
for. You were the only one we have been able to find.
Okay, so we have found...
I am truly sorry. It was the Crystal Braves who pursued you that day. My hubris that led to our undoing.
No apologies are necessary, Alphino. You are not to blame for what occurred. Know that were our comrades here, they would commend you for keeping the light of hope alive.
Don't worry. The others are alive and well, I'm sure of it. We just need to find them.
Indeed, Tataru. Let us find our friends and rebuild the Scions.
Ha! There is the Alphino I remember. And I feel much the better for his return. 'Tis time I arose.
That reminds me. I have a change of clothes for you. I don't like to boast, but I made them myself. I learned how to weave while we were in Ishgard, you see.
What? Tataru. More like Tataru derp. It is rather
Tataru
striking.
has apprised me of all that took place in the aftermath of the assassination plot. It would seem I have been away for some while.
Yes, much and more happened during your absence. At present, we seek to follow the Archbishop to Azisla.
And you want for some manner of etheric ram to pierce the floating isle's protective barrier?
We do. Might you be able to furnish us with one?
A means to prise open a hole in an Allagan barrier. And one large enough to admit an airship, no less. Nay, I lack the knowledge to devise such a weapon. But I know of one who could. A leading figure in the field of etheric research, and one of the finest scholars ever to grace Sharlayan. Matoya, my former master.
Victoria, that name rings strangely familiar. Teehee, Ishulta looks absolutely smashing in her new outfit. Don't you think? Yeah, I like her staff too. But like, she doesn't used to have silver eyes, right? In my youth, I had the honor of studying under Matoya in the field of aetheric research. She was without rival. I have no doubt that her knowledge will be of aid to our cause. The question is, will she share it with us? My master has ever been willful. The gods forbid anyone who disagree with her. When the Garlean Empire first marched upon Eorzea some 15 years ago, the Denzians of Charlemagne were summoned back to the motherland. However, Matoya refused to join the exodus. To this day, she lives a hermit's life on the fringes of the abandoned city. So it is to the Dravian hinterlands we must go, to the place of my birth. Though Alice and I were born in Charlemagne, our days there were short. We remain only until the Exodus. I have not returned since. Oh, so it's to be homecoming then. As fine a reason as to need to go to Charlemagne. It would afford us the opportunity to pay my master a visit. I believe you are of mistaken or primary objective, Ishulta. At any rate, the journey will take us through largely unknown territory. Let us return to Ishgard and make our preparations. We got this. We managed to find you shelter. Given time, I'm sure I'll be reunited with the others as well. So this is the Holy See. I should like to linger a while and take in the sights, but it must wait till after our mission. Charlemagne is situated in the Dravian hinterlands. To get there, we must strike west and traverse the breadth of the Dravian forelands. Make no mistake, it will be a grueling journey. The party shall be comprised of Lyra, Ishulta, and myself, Tataru. Pray remain in Ishgard and continue the search for our missing friends. Yes, sir. First, let us make for Trailfeather. So... no teleporting? That was kind of weird for us just to talk there. Instead of just like talking in Gridania and then saying, let us go to Tailfeather. Tataru, you go to Ishgard. When we last set foot here, Estinian and Yasali were with us. Though it was not all that long ago, I find myself strangely taken by nostalgia. A long soak in the livestream followed by a long journey. I would not recommend it to anyone. But rest assured my strength is returning to me. I shall be back to my former self ere long. I believe I am sufficiently rested. Let us continue west to Charlemagne. Once we descend the mountain path, we will arrive at the Dravinian hinterlands. From there, it is but a short distance to the city. Be warned that we shall be passing through Gnath territory. We must needs be wary of them and the dragons both. We are done with the dragons, right? Alright, we are in the divine. Can we fly? We have a lot of questies. 4. Should we just try and find them and do them? It's the blue ones, right? One of my men was attacked by a chocobo. You might think that's a common story with all the hunting we do, but I'm told this one was unnaturally big. Of course, in the end, size don't matter. We can't be having our quarry stalking us. That's why I'm planning to capture the beast before it harms anyone more of my men. I already know you as a reliable handler of the bird. That's why I need you to help tracking it down. Think you can handle Marschamp a hand once more? If the prospect piques your interest, it'd be best to start off by asking the leaders of the camps if you know of the monster. Come back and share your finds with me when you're done. Alright. So you've been making the rounds against another hunters in these parts. How would you like a real hunter? I'm overseeing 3 camps set up to the east, but the lazy sods ain't sent me a report in over a fortnight. And I'm too bleeding busy to be playing messenger. You look right fierce enough to get the information out of him. It's a simple job that you have to earn you some coin. Can't say no to that. If it tickles your fancy, then you need to talk to the leaders of each camp. Leonuf, Garant, and Amrin. Hear what they have to say and get back to me when you're done. Alright. What's a little detour? Right? Because we gotta do this if we want to be able to fly here someday. From the way I heard it, one of the hunters was attacked unprovoked and got knocked unconscious by a single kick. Ain't never heard of a chocobo doing that. Oh, okay, we can do both. Oh no. I don't think it's that way. This is where we need to fly. Oh, I have no idea what he said. Kinda don't care. Surely something about we'll make it up. Oh yeah, dragon boy over there got beat the crap out by a chocobo. How do we get to that? We have to like go over here to go over there. Aimbert. That bird ain't scared of us hunters, I can tell you that much. It's the rare one of us that comes to the encounter unscathed. Had ourselves a bit of an incident the other day. Some fiend came stomping out of the tree line and gobbled up our fresh-caught birds. Wasn't a damn thing we could do about it either. If we're going to keep one in this area, we'll need some extra hands. You tell the chief that. Yeah, sure. Okay. You know what? Let's save ourselves some time. Yeah, because we have to go like all the way over there. So we might as well try and fly at some point. Seems that Chocobus was stirring up trouble all around the forest while you were gathering information. I went out and checked the traps you'd set up around Telfeather. Nothing left of them but scattered straw and broken wood. Can't say I've ever dealt with a problem like this before. Might be that there is a chocobo taking some kind of revenge on us hunters, and these acts are a means of provoking us. By all accounts, this chocobo is stronger and more clever than the rest. I expect capturing it won't be a simple feat. Okay. So they all got issues, but none of them sought to ask me for help. Do they think I'll bite their heads off or something? At any rate, I'd best prepare to round up the bird from each camp. Thanks again for your help, friend. Say, since you already stuck up an acquaintance with my people and all, maybe you'd be willing to lend him a hand, since I talked to you about of all their troubles more readily enough. Maybe. So, Aether Currents. Where are we again? The Driving in Forelands? We need 2 more. There's one here and one here. So we could take a porter over. I want to go here. How do I know what everything's named? Okay, that's Annex Shrine. We want to go to Loth. Did we not, like, get the Chocobo Porter from there? I mean, we can try. We're going the wrong way. Maybe we can do this to get dropped off halfway to Annex Tithe. That's where we want to go. Because this is what takes a while to get over. And then down. Bum ba da dum bum bum. Bum ba da dum bum bum. I didn't know I could actually do that. That's actually very convenient. Alright, there's gotta be a porter here, right? Because it's like a quest hub. I guess not. Alright, which of you gives me the thingy? Not you. You. Okay. I don't know what quest sync is. Though we hear not each other's thoughts, generous hunter, you somehow know that we need help. Our weapon stocks are wanting. We need more. I make a request of you. Bring us muskets, with which the defender sells you. I take them from the Nath nearby. 2 would be sufficient. Okay. We have to go pretty far south for that. That is not nearby. But that's okay. So we'll do this, go back up, and then walk over here. I keep figuring I can auto run. And then we'll be able to fly! And then we can go over there. And, well, we won't be able to fly again. Are they chained? Can I just only attack one of them? That would be ideal. Fine. Well, we'll beat this one up too. Now I'll make our way back. Kind of bummed that it's not like something we can like go to there. Make it faster to teleport back. But we can probably teleport after we turn it in, teleport there, and then chocobo over. This is how we're going to be lazy. We're all about laziness sometimes. No, you can do it. You can do it. There you go. And now we've learned that we should do the blue quests. Those are the only ones we really care about. Here's your weapons. We can, thank you, we can defend ourselves. You're welcome. Now we should only have one left, which should be that one. All right, but we want to be lazy. Go here. And hire the chocobo porter over here. Alright, and then after this, need to make Jaeger. I know, but he's not here. He said he was going to try and be here, but I'm guessing he got busy. Randy's not here either. No. Okay, where is this? Is it up? That's right, I can mount inside, unlike WoW. Randy is traveling somewhere? Yeah. Lucky. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Might not be lucky. Okay. Hi. I sense great power within you. Yes, you will make a suitable adversary. Our younglings must learn the hardships of battle. You will find them just beyond the tower. Go, hold nothing back. Okay. Yeah, we'll see if I have to travel. The next time I might have to travel would be end of January, I think. I'm not actually sure. But I'm important now, so don't understand. Man is not fit to battle with dragons. Nevertheless, I will do as Father asked. I say I'm important in quotes. I'm important. I'm not important. How dare you do such a thing to Comgon? You have beaten him, but your games end here. Yeah, I'll beat you too. What trickery is this? I will not let you make a mockery of me and my brothers. Well, it's not really a mockery as much of it is an ass kicking. He's traveling with a baby, definitely not lucky. That is true. You get upset if you have to travel to the office. I have to travel to... I mean, it's not really work. I have to go to work every day. Like, I can't work remote. But... I might have to travel a couple times a year to DC. Kind of depends. They're really pushing on us to make everything, like, virtual, so we don't have to travel, but it's really helpful to see people face to face. So, we'll see. I went to PI plannings. I didn't go last time because I had training I had to go to. And now I'm a proper lead, and so I'll probably have to go next time, but we'll see. Are you guys ready for this? Are you ready for this? We're about to be able to fly in this zone only. I could be like defying gravity. Like, everyone deserves a chance. So, do not worry, my intention is not to foster ill relations, but to teach. The younglings grow too prideful, doubting the strength of men, but thanks to you, they now understand. Okay, everyone deserves a chance to fly. Yeah, wee. And if I'm flying solo, at least I'm flying free. Sorry, everyone's talking about Wicked. It's a fun thing. Like, I used to, like, as a lot of people were, like, a big fan of Wicked, the Broadway show. Love the songs. Definitely hurt my voice a bit belting it too much. So happens. It's like, even if you're trained, like, I'm what, like, so I'm a soprano and stuff. But even if, like, you know what you're doing, it's a really difficult part. Both
River, where to the melted snows of Abelathia's spine eventually find their way by means of 1,000 silver streams.
It's like 1,000 needles.
Whose waters have long nourished the Dravanian hinterlands, and so provided for a settlement of learned souls from across the northern seas. To the city of Sharlayan, that great seat of knowledge now abandoned by her keepers, they came.
It doesn't look like a great city. It looks like ruins of a city. Alright, so I was saying, yeah. So, both Alphabet and Glinda, if you're not careful, you can really hurt your voice with. because of the belting they both do. And it's why it's like they're both considered very difficult parts to play on Broadway. It's just, it's really, really hard on your voice. And that's why, like, most, for both parts, most people, their contract's only for about a year. Matoya dwells on the far side of the Thalaic River. Let us search for a crossing. Well, I guess I can't fly anymore. Now we have to do that. We can find it. What was that to the west? The west. Ooh, it's right there. Really? I also just wasted Swift Cast on an instant cast. Oops. To the northwest. Well, so where are we trying to go? I guess we should follow this. I think it's taking us here, but I'm actually not sure. Bye. No, leave me alone. Alrighty, so guessing that way. Yeah, I think we're headed to the settlement. Alright, we'll just go that way. Okay, so this Aether Current's about 100 yards. 52 this way? Really? Ah, it's right there. To the west. More west. Go west, young lady. Wait. What? Oh, it's there. Okay, finally I see it. Alright, alright. Wait. Let's get the Chocobo Porter while we're here. 'cause you never know when you might need it. I do not see, though, another chocobo. Okay, we are in... We're still in the hinterlands. Oh, well, I guess not still. We are now in the hinterlands. So we have 5 quest-based ones and 2 findy ones. We're pretty bad at getting, like, all of them in general. Wait, what? Is this a city? It's raining. Where did the rain go? It's very Scottish. Irish. Scottish. Bagpipes. Knowledge seeks no man. So says the motto of Charlian engraved upon yonder stone. The meaning is simple. It falls to us to seek enlightenment. During the 6th astral era, at the turn of the 13th century, man from the northern nation of Charlian journeyed across the seas to Eorzea in search of such knowledge. Upon arriving at these shores, they established a camp for their scholarly endeavors. Over time, this camp grew into a settlement, and the settlement prospered, and so much so that it came to be counted amongst Eorzea's great city-states. Alas, those glory days are now but a fading memory. With her keepers lost to her, Charlian has become an empty husk of her former self. Psh. Uplander is mistaken. Charlian has new keepers, is on cusp of new age of glory. Are those house elves? Goblins? Are they here to plunder the city? Uplander is mistaken muchly. We are not thieves. This place is our home. Your home? When last I looked, it was mine and Alphino's. We were born here. Psh. When Uplanders abandoned the city, Uplanders gave up claim. Born here or no, Uplanders are trespassers. My friends, please, we did not come to dispute your claim to this land. Our purpose here is peaceful. We desire but to cross the river. Be calm, I beg of you, and let us speak like the civilized folk that we are. Surely we can come to a mutual understanding. If that is true, then Uplanders are welcome here. Come with Slowfolk. Slowfix will show Uplander settlement. If they live here, why do they have backpacks like they're not hunters, like they're hikers? Okay, well, it's raining now. Oh, there's a lot of stuff here. Tight pants, no pockets? Yeah, maybe. Let's attune ourselves. Let's go get the porter. Are you the porter? A wise woman once said that she who does not pay heed to the skies will most surely get wet. Sound advice if you ask me. Would you like to hear what the skies tell us this fine day? I mean, I feel like it's raining. You also did not give me the porter. Oh, maybe that's not a porter, that's a sky watcher. Is there no porter? I mean, I guess that's okay, question mark? Because we can just, like, literally just port here. I've not yet hired a retainer. That is true. Is there literally only one aetherite thingy? This is very small. To all the Aethernet shards in Eldershire, Epilogue Gate is now accessible as an Aethernet destination. Okay. Sure. All right. Let us talk. I suppose it's only to be expected the others would come and occupy Charlian. Nonetheless, it feels akin to having strangers take over your home in your absence. From the Goblin's perspective, such a well-appointed city is certainly an attractive proposition, I guess. Here's the heart of settlement. Name of Eldershire. What have we got here? Guests? Greetings to you. I am Alphino Leveler, and I introduce my companions, Lara, Tiatu, and Yasholta. We have journeyed far in search of a friend and seek to cross the river. By finding the main bridge collapse, you went looking for a detour and end up stumbling into Slowfix and his crew, is that right? That is the short of it. This place, Eldershire, I came expecting a ghost town. Suffice it to say, I am surprised to find it so alive. Well, with all them precious artifacts lying about, it was only a matter of time before treasure hunters like me moved in. But we weren't the first to arrive, neither. By then, Slowfix and his Gobby friends were already settled. At first, Gobbies and hunters disliked each other. But understanding came, then friendship. Now Gobbies and hunters have joined hands to build a great new nation. Sure. So that is what happened after we Charlians departed. Oh, so you're locals. No hard feelings, I hope. All these nice buildings, but no one to live in them. Felt like a waste, you know? We've been trying to put the place to rights, and things have been going well for the most part, but it ain't all smooth sailing. Not to sound ungrateful. But the traps your people left lying are a bloody nuisance. And that's the Illuminati hiring us all day and night. Slowfix has bright idea. Uplanders desire mutual understanding, yes. Best way to understanding is helping one another. Help citizens of Hildeshire, and Uplanders can be citizens too. Citizens are free to cross river. Well, I'm not aware of a quicker way to reach our destination. Let us assist Slowfix and his people. Okay, so which one looks the nicest? Oh, I kind of like that. It's between this one. And this one. I like this one. So altruistic of them, right? Yeah, it's like, we'll help you, you know, after we've stolen your stuff. Slowfix wants you to eliminate golems that prowl Hildeshire. Alright, so Uplanders agree to help? Good. Here's what Slowfix wants Uplanders to do. Many golems prowl Hildeshire. To get in way of expansion plans, Slowfix want Uplanders to eliminate golems. Uplanders are Charlian. Yes, Charlian should know best way to deal with creatures. So we're to eliminate the golems. That should be a simple enough affair. The automata were employed as sentinels, and by design can be unmade with a coded command. At the time of the Exodus, it was noughts and crosses. I see no reason why it should still not work. Let us divide the task between the three of us. The quicker to be finished with it. With the chat mode and say, use your keyboard or software keyboard to enter the coded command noughts and crosses to unmake a golem. Alright. I told Randy I would start doing the blue quests, so here we go. Tiatu, Lyra, Tiatu gods. It really is you. I've heard songs and tales, but to think the day would come that I'd meet you in the flesh, whatever I have done deserves such an honor. Drat of all the days I forget to polish my armor, she must think I'm a total bumpkin. But wait, do I ask? No, I don't. To impose on such a hero. Oh, but what harm is in trying? Yes, I must. You see, I'm a bit of a bind, a pickle, if you will. You see, I've just taken on a task of sorts, a task far, far beyond the abilities of a two-gale greenhorn like myself. But you, yes, a well-renowned hero like you could tackle this monumental task in your sleep, blindfolded and with both arms and a leg tied behind your back. So you'll do it for me. Yeah, it's wonderful. Just head over to Rowena's and tell Chloe Poe you're there to help. Pickles? I don't actually like pickles. They're gross. Did I say Chloe Poe? I mean Chloe Alapo. That isn't my silly little nickname for her, and I certainly haven't been frequently her shop every day for the past 2 months. That her ever so cute smile might brighten my dark and dreary day, but I've blubbered on long enough, haven't I? Ta-ta! Unsubbing? No! I just don't like pickles. Like, I don't know, I just never have. I always get my sandwiches without pickles. They're just so... Maybe I just haven't had a good pickle. I've tried to make my own before, and those were all right. Say, oh wait, I can't be on the mount. Not and crosses. Knots. We're having this problem again. Oh, do we really have to knots and crosses? Nope. Whoa. We ran into this problem before. Show chat. Oh, I'm not spelling it right. Some of us are dumb, okay? I'm spelling, yeah, knots wrong. I'm spelling knots wrong. I need to be able to copy. I'm on the mount. Oh my gosh. Up arrow cycles through past chats. Okay, noted. Yeah, some of us are just bad at spelling. It's embarrassing. Hi there, lady. I'm Chloe. Chloe Alipo. And who might you be? I'm Lyra Tiatu. Lyra Tiatu? The Lyra Tiatu from all the stories? Wow, you're like a legend. A real living and breathing legend. That's so exciting. Did I tell you I love stories? Well, I do, and not just listening to them. I'm pretty good at telling them, too. I have this friend whose mommy and daddy went away and never came back, and, well, she gets lonely and cries sometimes, so I tell her stories to cheer her up. That's right, stories of brave adventurers like you. She likes my stories. She stops crying and even starts smiling and laughing. Seeing her happy makes me happy, too. But lately, she's been staring off into space again. It must be my fault. I bet all my stories are starting to sound the same. But then I had an idea. Do you know what it is? I will ask great adventurers like me to tell me your stories, and I'll put them together to make new stories of my own. That's a really great idea, right? Tell me you think so too. Yeah, sure. So, will you help me? Rowena gives me all sorts of things when I work hard, so if you do this for me, I can give some of them to you. What sort of things? Well, tone stones for one, and, well, all kinds of other special stuff, but not my Mandagora pin. That's all mine. So do me a favor, remember your best stories, write them in this notebook here, and I'll call it Chloe's Wondrous Tales. Because I have a tale, and I tell tales. Get it? Yeah, I have a tale too. Every time your stories help me come up with a new tale of my own, I'll give you a present. It'll be a lot of fun for both of us, don't you think? Thanks, Sarah, and by the way, you're even cuter than I pictured you from the stories. Tee. Do we have to do anything? Welcome to Wondrous Tales. Henceforth, you can share your tales of heroism and dare doing for the chance to win valuable rewards. To begin, you'll want to obtain a Wondrous Tale journal from Chloe Alipo. In addition to the one you just received, a new journal will be made available every week. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Within the journal is a card with 16 squares, 4 columns, 4 rows, each representing a certain quest or duty or a category of the same triumph in the corresponding adventure, and the score will be marked off. You can mark up to 9 squares in a single card. Complete the conditions described within, for example, marking off 9 squares, marking off 4 squares in a row, and so forth, and deliver your marked journey to Chloe, and the story-living Makoti child will reward you accordingly. To view objectives and see what squares you marked off, as well as review reward conditions and time limits, you only need to use the journey from the key item menu. A new journey will be available from Chloe every week, Tuesday at 1 a.m. Earth time. Happy adventuring. It is? Okay. Alright. We'll keep it. So we have to do... Didn't I just give you a journey? Look in key items. Okay. Completed duty. Make lands with stickers, get loot XP. Alright. I will probably forever forget to do this again. Of all the luck, one of my golems was not receptive to the password and tried to pummel my body. Thankfully, I managed to dance clear of its fist and strike it down. I'm pleased to report my golems immediately crumbled at my command. Golems are no more? Wonderful. Now we can resume work to expand settlement. That's kind of cool. I think we can probably... Oh, we can't use any of these. Shield. Boom. I think I like that one the best. I'm gonna accept this, but it's I'm looking at it. It's about time, so we probably don't have time to finish another one. So we'll accept it, read it, and then probably be done for the night. And we'll come back on Friday with World of Warcraft Dungeons. Uplander helped. Gooby Flock earn right to be citizens of Ildishire, but Slowfix must ask another favor. Another favor, you say? Short time ago, dear friend of Slowfix ventured into Illuminati territory. Illuminati are nasty goblins, show no mercy even toward goblinkin. Slowfix fears for his friend's life. Please find friend before Illuminati done. I was suddenly taken by a sense of foreboding. Be that as it may, we cannot turn a blind eye. Let us make haste and find Slowfix's friend. Bye! And then next week we'll probably do this Hands of Healing quest too, because we've actually been trying to keep up with those. Anyways, much love with everyone for hanging out with me tonight. I will see you later. So we rescued Asholta, but not Minfilia. We'll get to Minfilia at some point. I don't know when. I'm assuming we have to at some point. Anyways, so again, much love. We'll be back on today's Wednesday. Back on Friday with some World of Warcraft dungeons. It should be fun. Anyways, hope you guys all have a fantastic rest of your night, and I will see you later. Much love. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I will see you next time. And yeah, have a great rest of your week. And look how adorable my cat is. Bye, guys. I know, I'm sorry. But, yeah. Gotta have it end at some point. And the quest breaks are a good idea. Anyways, I'll see you later. Let's see, who shall we send over to? Ooh, we can do Bunton. We're gonna do Bunton. Send you over to Bunton. I just got her awesome sweater. That's what I was wearing tonight, the one heel sweater. So I'll see you. Anyways, good night, everyone. Yeah, good night, Timbit. See you on Friday. Yeah, and yeah, see ya. Bye.